what's up, YouTube? This is your host, King Gio. I know I haven't been around for a while. I just graduated from my class. I was supposed to graduate last week, so congrats to me. Um, Earlier on, I had left a comment the other day, and I forgot about this. That on June 1st is my 9th year of sobriety, and what I put down to those who are stopping to drink and those who are addicts and everyone else out there, drug addicts, alcoholics, who are going through the process of sobriety and being clean, that, don't worry about it, take it one day at a time. I was the same way 9 years ago, and believe you me, I was a bad alcoholic. I really was. Not bad that I beat up, but I was just bad, within myself. I hurt my body and all. But June 1st, I became clean, I became sober, and I've been like that for 9 years. And I thank that man above, and you can thank whomever you think is your higher power. All right. But today's video, I want to focus on my nephew. You're going to see him here. He's in Idaho, and right now he's going through a lot. I can tell you a lot from my nephew. He's a hard worker. He always has been. I'm not saying that because he's my nephew, but he is a hard worker. He works harder than me. He's done more things than me, and I'm 50. But anyway, he went to Ohio a few years ago, well, like 10 years ago, and he got in a relationship with a woman. They've been together for 10 years. They have 4 kids together, 4 kids. 2 of his stepkids and 2 are his now. He just had a baby girl. And my nephew's always working construction. That's his thing, and he loves working construction. And then in December, in the housing building, not the housing, he lived in an apartment complex, and rent is high. So came lease time, 30 days before his lease was up, management said, we're not going to lease to you anymore. So he had 30 days to find a place, and he hasn't since February. They've been living in hotel rooms. Just recently he got operated because he had a hernia, so he had to miss work for a whole month, and now he can't afford a hotel. And sometimes they sleep in a minivan. The sad part about it is that they have 2 autistic girls who need a place, and they're not in New York. They're not in California. They're not in Florida. I don't even mention Florida, but they're not in a state where the help is there. But they can say, we can go here, we can go there. It's not. My nephew's a proud man of what he does. He's proud of what he does. He's proud. He's a proud father. He's a proud husband. But he's a good man. And if I had the money, I would get him a house and say, you know what, you live it there. I don't need it, because that's how much my nephew means to me. But I'm not doing it because of what this means to me. I'm doing this video so you guys can help him, and he can help others, because he does have a good heart. And donate. I mean, we donate for other things, but this is for a good cause. I'm not saying that because my nephew. I'm saying it because he's very proudful. He doesn't like to he doesn't like to ask anyone for anything. And come on, living, here you are, you're paying rent for a whole entire year, and for management to tell you they're not gonna renew your lease. The rent is high. And it's not easy spending $400 or $500 a week on a room or more. He has 4 kids. He just had his baby girl. She's like, I think 7 months old. Living in a hotel room, because the state of Idaho doesn't have the resources to help them. And it's not that my nephew is not on welfare. My nephew does not get food stamps. My nephew does not have Medicaid. Doesn't have none of that. He works on his own. Not on his own, but he works for other people. He does construction. He does floors. He does tiles. He does walls. He talking about designing in a bathroom, a kitchen. He'll do it. He's a worker. But he's fell on hard times, and that hard time was, hey, you guys got to leave in 30 days. And it's not easy. Where are you going to find a place nowadays? Even now, you think Idaho, you can find it easy. No, it's not. It's expensive in Idaho, too. And I just, I just want you guys to take it at the bottom of your heart, give what you can, and pass it on. He's a great guy. Never met the wife. Haven't had that privilege because my nephew and I, we live so apart. I'm in North Carolina. He lives in Idaho. But now that I'm working where I can go visit him, one of these days I'm going to take some days off and I'm going to go out there and visit him and see how he's doing. But he doesn't want me to go there and watching him sleep in a van and stuff like that. But, yo, I've been there. I slept in a van in New York when it was cold, bro. Cold. 4 months in the streets. And I met people there that would never, that would truly say I would die for. Because those people, when I was out in the street, they gave me food, they gave me places to eat, places to live. I stayed in a van, I stood in the girls, I stood in front of houses. I met great people, So I can't, I understand where he comes from, but I was alone. He has kids, 4 kids in a van. Him and his wife, that's a lot, man. And you in a state that doesn't want to help. It's like I'm saying, yo, Idaho, help me, on welfare. No, he's not on none of that. And he can't save me. He's looking for an apartment, right? He's looking for a house or an apartment. And right now they offered him something. I think he's got to wait for something, because his boss is going to move, and then they're thinking about leaving him in the apartment, but they say a month and a half, and whatever money he makes in construction, because he gets paid every week, whatever money he's making, he's got to give it for the hotel, because how am I going to sleep? So if I make $700, I got $400 to give, $500 to give to the hotel. I gotta buy food, I gotta buy this. I'm gonna stay broke, so I'm working paycheck to paycheck. So where am I going to have money to put down for first month security? I don't got it like that. Or he don't got it like that. His income tax, I'll tell you the truth, his income tax came out screwed up, something happened, but he's okay with that, I think. Don't think anything wrong. But still, the money never got there. He still hasn't received what he was supposed to receive. So he can't say, I gotta save. So even if he got 2 G's with G, that'll go away in a week or so, 2 weeks, because he got expenses. It's not everybody knows that when you have a place and you can be more relaxed. But come on, living in the streets is not fun. But if you can take it from the kindness of your heart and donate $1, 50 cents, 10 cents, whatever the case may be, I will be grateful. He will be grateful. God's gonna love you for it, And we can help, and we can help him help others, because I know my nephew will pass it out in some sort of way. And you saw me the other day. I showed you a picture of the drug addict in Greensboro, North Carolina. And when I said I'm going to help him, I'm going to help her. I'm going to get her into rehab. Because I don't like seeing people. I don't like watching people suffer. And if I could help my nephew out in the best way that I could, and give him a house or an apartment, if I have it, I say, yo, take it, man, take it. Because tomorrow's not promised, man. Think of those 2 girls that you see. Those 2 girls that you see there are autistic. And then if their mother was to tell you the story, you get even worse. But I don't want to get into that, because that's her story to tell. But my story here is telling you about these 2 men and women. One is my nephew, and my nieces and nephews are in the streets of Idaho. And I would like you guys to donate. So I'm going to leave the link below. Hopefully you guys can donate. It doesn't matter what part of the world you're from. Donate. Give forward. Give from your heart. You never know. Today me, could be tomorrow, could be you. We never know when we can find ourselves in that situation. You can never say, that's never going to happen to me. Never say never. All right? So I would appreciate it. I know my nephew would appreciate it. From the bottom of our hearts, from the bottom of the King Geo family, we would appreciate it if you can come forward and donate and be the best. Right? I will donate. You will see my name on the donation thing. I don't get paid till Wednesday. So I will donate something. So you will see King Gio, you will see Gio, you will see it there. Don't worry about it. I'm just not gonna talk the talk and not do action, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, but let's get our hearts forward and pass on this video and let other people know that, you know, that we can make a difference in someone's life. Just don't think about my nephew. But think about the two autistic girls that you see. They're living in a van. And if you hear the stories of what they go through, because if you knew about autism, you know how it is. It's tough. It's tough, and then you don't have no one to watch over those girls because you don't got the money to get the help that those young girls need. And then you got my little niece. She's like 6-7 months old. So I implore to look into your hearts and your souls and donate what you can. Let's get my nephew his house. Let's get them a house, and let him give us a progress. He's been on my show before. You've heard him before. His name is Bruce. He's talked a lot with Ryuz, and but he is a good man who's going through a rough time. And like I said, I've been there. I know how it is, but I've never been there with my family. I've been alone, so it's easier for you to be alone. You can sleep underneath. You can sleep underneath the bridge. You can sleep underneath a tree. It don't matter. You're a man. But when you got kids, and then you got kids that are mentally challenged, that's a different story, bro. That really is a different story. So, guys, I would greatly appreciate it if you can donate. The link is below. The link is going to be in the bio. The link is going to be everywhere. All right. So I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Much obliged. I'm going to do a video. I promise. Is that I'll give you another video as to why I don't do too many right now. But I'm going to. That is a promise. All right.